And welcome back, man. Right now we doing the Lakers versus Timberwolves. Yeah, the Lakers versus Timberwolves. Our game reaction. We just finished watching the game, and that was a physical game. I'm not gonna lie. That's my first opinion on it. The Lakers came out to play. They were ready. They came out physical. They came out moving fast with actually giving effort. It seemed like they realized that this was the NBA playoffs and not a random week in February. Like it seemed like they got the message pretty clear from JJ Redick. But I don't know. I just think the game was ruined by the refs. To be quite frank, like that was my first initial thought. Like the game was physical, but like the Wolves got taken completely out of this game by the refs. That's just genuinely how I feel. They got taken completely out of this game by the refs because their whole entire bench got in foul trouble immediately, like in the first half. Like Dante got 3 fouls on nothing. Nas Reed got 3 fouls. Quillysantana Walker got 3 fouls. Like it got to the point where they were playing Terrence Shannon Jr. and he played for Illinois. That's my boy, but he's not supposed to be seeing playoff minutes at all. And it got to the point where they had to play him because everybody else was in foul trouble. Like their whole bench, and their bench is a big part of their team. And a lot of them guys just couldn't play physical. Like once they started getting foul trouble, they couldn't play physical. And the Lakers already came out firing. Luka, he did what he do every first quarter. He's literally like the best first quarter scorer in the NBA. He literally comes out every first quarter and does the same exact thing. That's why you can't overreact when Luka does what he does, because he does this every first quarter against everybody for the most part. Like it's surprising when he don't come out and get 12 in the first quarter, and then you'll see his numbers kind of dwindle. He might add 2 the next quarter, 4 the next quarter, and then fourth quarter he might get you like 9 or something. But that was my initial reaction as I was watching the games, that the Lakers actually came out to play. They didn't come out there and just, think it's that the Timberwolves was going to take them lightly at all. They came out and brought the fight to Minnesota. And that's what you call them punching first. They didn't wait to get punched in their jaw and get their lip busted. They punched first. And they brought the fight to Minnesota. But I feel like the game was ruined by the refs. Like, it was a lot of fouls. I mean, Minnesota, they shot 25 free throws, and I think the Lakers shot 20. They went 20 from 20 from the line. But it was a lot of unnecessary fouls. And then I didn't like if y'all gonna call, like Luka shot 11 free throws. If Luka's gonna get those calls, he flails and fails and flops so much. It's so irritating. Like watching Luka play, because once he starts going downhill, he starts same thing Austin Reeves does. Austin Reeves missed a couple great opportunities just trying to get contact. That's what LeBron does. LeBron should get more calls, but he just goes through the contact. He should get more calls. He doesn't though, but he just goes through the contact. Austin Reeves and Luka do the same thing. They foul hunt and foul bait all game long. And if Luka's going to get those same regular season calls, that's why I look at it as. I watch every NBA game. NBA playoff game. I don't see nobody getting them calls that Luka gets. I see nobody getting them. And I'm talking about the type of calls he gets is crazy. I don't see nobody getting those. But if he gonna get that, then you gotta let Ant get it. Because there's no way Ant shoots 4 free throws. There's no way Anthony Edwards shoot 3 for 4 free throws. It's just no way. And I watched him go in there and draw a lot of contact. He's not getting the call at all. But Luka's getting them calls. If you gonna call, and Anthony Edwards in one part of the game, and one point in the game said that after he didn't get a call, he's like, bro, if you gonna call it on that end, if you gonna call it on this end, call on that end, bro. Call it the same way on both ends. Call it the exact same way. Don't call it 2 different ways. And he went down. And next time Minnesota got the ball, he went down and drew another foul. And the refs had to call foul because he forced him to. He just gonna keep attacking the paint. They have to, if they don't get them calls, them regular season calls to Luka, you gotta give him the end. And then it was just too many fouls. Yeah, just too much going on. Too many fouls on Lakers, too many fouls on Minnesota. It was a physical game. I feel like it just got, I don't know, like it was just too much. The refs really controlled the game. Then Luka wasn't getting no tax. It's just a lot. Like I didn't understand them at all. Like, I didn't understand none of the calls they was doing. Like they should have just let them play. Like they should just let them play. A lot of that stuff they could have just bypassed that. Like, and then it took. And most of the guys that got the fouls was Minnesota whole bench. They whole bench took out of rhythm. Nobody could get a rhythm. Like both teams shot terribly. Like Minnesota shot 20% from the 3-point line. They shot 5 for 25. The Lakers shot 20% from the 3-point line. They shot 6 of 29. So both teams were shooting horribly. I just feel like Minnesota really didn't have a chance in this game, even when they started to come back, which concerned me a little bit about the Lakers. But even when they started to come back, it's just a lot of guys didn't have no rhythm at all. And had 25. And Julius had 27. They only guys had it going, but Mike Conley 0 for 5. Jay McDaniels 3 for 11, 0 from 3. Nas Reed 1 for 3. Dante 0 for 2, 1 for 4. Nikhil 1 for 6, 0 for 2. They none of their actual role players and their bench is a big part of their offense was able to get going. Like Nikhil, Nas, and Dante wasn't able to get going at all. Rui didn't hit. Austin Reeves was 0 for 6 from 3. I don't really know what that's about. LeBron couldn't make an open 3 to save his life. Luka couldn't hit. Gabe was actually the only person that hit 2 threes. Oh, Luka hit 2 threes, but he took 8 of them, so it's like he missed 6. Because Gabe went 2 for 4. I don't know what part of the game that was at. I didn't even see Vando. He's so damn weak. I didn't even see him take no 3. So, yeah, though, neither team could make a wild jump shot. It was crazy. Like, everybody just was missing. But I felt like the Lakers' offense was way more in rhythm. They just were missing. Like, I felt like the Lakers' offense was getting all the looks they wanted. As, just getting downhill, kicking it out, wide open shooters. Bron had so many wide open shots. Like Austin Reeves had open shots. Like they just couldn't make a basket, which could be concerning if you look at it are these guys in the playoffs like a Austin Reeves, like a Rui, are gonna struggle in this playoff setting shooting. Bron has always been a streaky shooter, so he could go 1 for 5 and literally game 3 he can go 4 for 6. So they couldn't shoot a lick. But I said this in my preview of this Lakers Timberwolves series. I said that it's going to come down to Minnesota role players being able to hit threes. It's just that simple. It's that simple. I also said that I hope Lakers fans are not banking on Julius Randle shooting 34% from the field. If y'all think, because everybody kept saying, oh, Julius Randle, Julius Randle's been hooping. If y'all ain't noticed, Julius Randle been hooping. He actually was the best Timberwolf in this game. He played better than Ant in this game. If you watch the game, he played better than Ant. He had it going really all game long. He was 50% from the 3-point line again. He went 2 for 4. He had 6 assists, 4 rebounds. He was simply the best Timberwolf in this game, and I said that about Julius Randle. And everybody know that I really don't like Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? But I had to be realistic with myself when I was doing the preview for this series, that I knew Julius wasn't gonna shoot 34% from the 3-point. From the field. Do y'all know how outrageously bad that is? I watched Julius. I know Julius ain't gonna do that. But Julius actually has been very good, which is very helpful because he's able to attack a lot of those guys. And a lot of them guys really still can't do anything with Julius. It doesn't matter really who you put in front of him. They can't do anything with Julius. Bron's trying to guard Julius, and they're basically banging Bron on Bron, no Diddy. It's just shrimp versus shrimp, which is also taking some out of LeBron because he's going shrimp versus shrimp, and he's 40 and Julius is 20-something. That's the only difference, is that he's the younger one, the more younger one, and he's the older one. So now he's just going banging for shrimp. and he's hunting Austin Reeves and Dorian Finney-Smith. None of them really can do nothing with Julius at all. Like that, Julius is getting to where you want to go. He getting his little floaters. He getting his little mid range. He's just doing whatever you want to do. They can't really do nothing with him at all. The big key also was that Anthony Edwards had no assists, but that's because no one can make a jump shot. They didn't get the exact same looks that they got in game one, which I told y'all that in my preview that they're going to get. For game one, I wasn't surprised because the Lakers are going to give you those threes. They're going to give them to you. So if you make them, you're going to be in good shape, which I thought they could make them because they got a lot of good shooting right there, besides like J-Mac, but they can make them threes. They're going to give them to them. They didn't get the same looks to the extent they got in game one, but they had plenty of looks. Mike Conley missed 3 threes wide open, like in transition, just like game one. They just didn't make them. Nobody made it. Nobody was making jump shots. Even Ant went 2 for 8. Ant went 2 for 8 from the 3. Like nobody was making nothing. The shots was there. They just couldn't make them. They just couldn't make them at all. Like they just couldn't make them at all. What was the turnover battle? Was that 11? That was 11 turnovers to what? 12. So the turnover battle was pretty. It was literally the same. 11 and 12 turnovers. One too many turnovers. I just thought neither team could hit the jump shot. But what worries me is that, like I said already about the Lakers, what worries me about LA is simply that they just cannot. They cannot afford to have any miscues or even a shooting drought because they're exerting so much energy on the defensive end of the ball that sometimes they lose their legs. Like LeBron, you see LeBron, he shot a lot of jumpers short. And he's gonna do that because he's rebounding down there. They're fighting. They're playing physical. He's 40. Like, listen, bro, this is not LeBron at his apex. Like, Austin Reeves threw him a lob that he ignored. Like, if you know LeBron, you know that he catching that and slamming that on 2 people, but he literally just couldn't get up enough to get the. I don't know why AR keeps throwing him lobs. Like, it literally was a fast break play. They were just doing dumb shit. Like, Austin Reeves and LeBron had a 2-on-1. Austin Reeves threw him a lob to the Himalayas. I have no clue why Austin Reeves Who do you think you're playing with? This is not 26-year-old LeBron James. Why do you keep throwing 40-foot lobs to LeBron? Like, bro, stop doing that. Like, and they didn't convert on neither one of those attempts he threw. Like, stop throwing 40-foot lobs. Why do you keep doing that? Another thing I think the Lakers need to stop doing is attacking the bigs. I have no clue because it's not working that good. Like, I know they think they got an advantage, but they don't. I don't know why they keep doing it. They keep doing it. They just keep bringing Rudy Gobert out there. All 3 of them, Luka, Bron, and Austin Reeves. I think Austin Reeves has more success because he's smaller. Luka, I mean, he usually always does Gobert greasy, but Gobert these past 2 games has been guarding very well in space. He's been guarding very well in space, and I think he's just realized that, especially when he's guarding Luka. If I just play Luka's like dominant side, or like I just play one side and I just kind of like, I know he's gonna get herky jerky and try to. If I just try to play in there and then just let him get to the rim, I can still use my size. He's probably gonna get. And Luka hasn't been shooting his mid range as good this year as he was like last year, where it was just like so automatic. He hasn't been hitting those mid range shots at the same rate as he was last year. So it's a little bit different because if he not conceding the 3 or like the lands, like Luka gets to that shot, the shot that he's not been hitting consistently. So then Bron is slow now. Like, I don't know why he keeps doing this, but Bron is like, he has not had the same speed to just be shooting past guys that's his height or taller no more. Like, not for real. Like, he do, but like, he don't. If you get what I'm saying, like, when you watch him, it's like Rudy just able to like go with him and then just back up and then like take a step and then just run step for step with him. Julius is able to do it. Julius is able to do it. Nas Reed is able to do it. Like when LeBron trying to attack them, they're for the most part able to go step for step with him. Like he's not really going, like he's not separated from them at all. So I think they need to attack Mike Conley. Like Mike Conley has to get attacked while he's on the floor. They have to play Mike Conley. Like they're trying to play Rudy off the floor. They're not doing it at all. They're not playing Rudy off the floor at all. They need to play Mike Conley off the floor. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're trying to play Rudy off the floor because then they can try to go. But it's no small ball with Minnesota. I don't know why that's the plan because all they're going to do is sub him for Nas Reed, which is still a 6'10 center, power forward. So it's not really them going small ball, I guess. But I guess he's not the rim protector or the rebounder that Rudy is. But he's guarding very well in the space. If I'm Chris Finch, I'm not worried about that at all. I do not like the announcers at these NBA games. Like Reggie Miller was talking about like, oh yeah, they're gonna take because I seen Nas Reed finna come in. I was like, they need to sub Nas Reed in. It was like they was in that stout offense and they wasn't really going nowhere. And I'm like, they need to sub Nas Reed in just to get some extra size and shooting and offense ability because Mike Conley is not really creating nothing at all. He's just on the floor. And Nas Reed came to the scores table and they're like, oh yeah, I see Nas Reed get in. I think they're going to sub him for Gobert. Like, yeah, they need to sub Gobert out and bring Nas Reed in. I'm like, they need to sub Mike Conley out. Why would y'all be subbing Rudy Gobert? Rudy Gobert is not the problem. They're not scoring on Rudy Gobert. Especially in that fourth quarter, they were not scoring. I don't know what the Lakers were doing, but I know what they were doing. They just missing shots. Everything was short. LeBron's legs were gone. And they just kept trying to tag Rudy. I have no clue why. Austin Reeves had the only couple good possessions on Rudy, and that's also, like I said, he's smaller. He's 6'5", so once he gets Rudy a little, leaning a little bit, he can kind of just drive hard and scoop layup. You see mostly every single time he was all the way in the stands under the rim because he's diving to the rim and then just scoop layup, and then throwing it up and it's going in. Because he's way quicker. That's why I don't understand why LeBron keeps trying to attack them. Because you're not beating them to the rim. They're not worried about you beating them to the rim. So I don't know why you keep trying. You need to be attacking Dante, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Mike Conley, even Ant. Even you can attack Ant because you're bigger than Ant. Like Ant is 6'5", strong, but you're still like 6'9", 6'10", 6'9", 250. Like, there's no reason that you keep attacking Julius and Rudy Gobert because that's not working. And he's been guarding very well in space. So they need a new game plan. For Minnesota, their game plan is simple. Just the role players just have to hit threes. Because Julius can really get where he wants to. Like, once he catch it, and this is a great addition that because Cat, we all just saying, if you watch the Knicks Pistons series, Cat he gets a tendency to just think he's 6'5". And Jaren Jackson Jr. does the same thing. They just start to think, like, yeah, they're 6'5". Julius does not play like he's 6'5". Julius is probably about 6'8". Julius play like he's 6'10". He get it. He posting up every time. I want it right here in the mid post. Give me the ball. I'm catching it. Once I get it in the mid post, I'm hitting him with the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I'm facing up like he's like Zach Randolph, and I'm going downhill, and I'm like a wrecking ball, like a bull in a china shop. Listen, y'all gonna have to deal with me, cause I'm going downhill. I'm attacking. He's not just drifting off on the perimeter and just out there kind of setting screens and screening and picking, popping. And no, Julius attacking downhill. So that's going to put a lot of pressure on the Lakers defense. So all he got to do is keep doing the same thing he's been doing. And what they need to do when Ant has the ball is they have to spread it out. Because I've seen multiple times this game that every single time Ant got the ball, all they did was move this guy out the corner, and then like LeBron would stay there on the strong side. So now they're sending strong side help. So now it's basically nobody on this side of the court. They're trying to kind of like ISO it because Rudy's under the rim, but they're trying to get this guy in this corner and this guy on the wing, another guy on the wing, and let him kind of like. But he's still able to get to the paint, but it wastes more time. It wastes more time. Just keep him there. There's no reason for you to keep J-Mac, swing J-Mac, because whether he go to that corner or not, LeBron's never going to leave from right there. They're going to still play like a kind of zone on the back end, other man to man, and they're not going to guard J-Mac regardless. So you might as well left J-Mac over there and then kind of get one of these guys to get from that side since it's overloaded and get him on the wing. So like if it's Mike Conley, you need to have Mike Conley come set a ghost screen or something. It's pretty much like what OKC does with Shea. They do a lot of like getting Shea space. So once Shea gets the attack downhill, he can go right or left. He can stop on a dime mid-range, or he can go wide left, spin. Like he has that whole mid-range, that middle of the court to itself. And I know they don't got the shooting. Well, I can't even say they don't have the shooting that the Thunder do, because they probably have better shooters, depending on who in the game, than OKC. You know what I'm saying? Especially when Rudy's not on the floor. Like if it's a lineup of Julius, Nas, Dante, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, they definitely can do that. With that, and that's actually one of their best 5-man lineups with Rudy and J-Mac off the floor. And with that lineup, they definitely should do that. Spread 5 out and just let Ant go to work downhill, because the Lakers cannot guard him at the point of attack at all. So there's no reason for guys to be doing nothing else but just standing still and watching him go to work and be ready to catch and shoot, because they can't stop him, and they don't have no big man at all. So there's nobody. You already seen him dunk on Jackson Hayes. That was crazy. Slam on Jackson Hayes tonight. So yeah, that was nothing. He shouldn't even been out there at all. I told y'all he basically reserved. He really nobody. He don't change nothing at all when he on the floor. So that's my analysis on that note. Moving on to the second best game we seen tonight was Milwaukee versus Indiana. Now everybody know I picked Indiana in this series. Because I feel like Indiana is a very underrated team. Tyrese Halliburton, since about January, because they started off the season very slow when he wasn't playing good, but since about January, they've been one of the best teams in the entire NBA. Like literally, they've been rolling. They're literally 50-32. You think about teams with that record? That's the Lakers, that's the Nuggets, that's the Clippers. All 50-32. They literally had the same record. They've been playing amazingly, and their team is just better. I feel like, because when I'm looking at like Kyle Kuzma, right? Kyle Kuzma played very good. He's able to get downhill a lot. His 3-point shot went falling, went 0 for 3. A couple guys, Brook Lopez and Taurean Prince, got some 3-pointers going. Bobby Portis was hooping. He was getting left open in that corner when they made that like run late in the game, when like 13-0 run. He was in that corner like a prostitute. Shout out my boy Flight. Like a prostitute, he was splashing everything. You know what I'm saying? He was splashing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy at the party, shorty. He was splashing everything. I ain't gonna lie. Bobby Portis was hooping. Kevin Porter Jr. gave him something decent. They got to get more out of Gary Trent Jr. That's what I do feel like. Because Gary Trent can't be playing 30 minutes. Gary Trent cannot be playing 30 minutes. And you got 4 points and 1 3-pointer out of Gary with 1 rebound and 1 assist. Like, he get a steal. And I watched this game. I don't remember Gary Trent. He got a steal. He's a -1. Like, I don't know what he doing. They got to get more out of him. He ain't guarding nobody. Because Neesmith them was cooking. Neesmith had 16. Nembhard had 17. And they was efficient. Neesmith was 5 for 9. Nembhard was 6 for 10. They was cooking. They was cooking. Like they Matherin, and they played a lot of guys. They played 10 guys. They went 10 deep in this game too. Yeah, because I did see everybody I did see them. Because Matherin had 14. Like Gary Trent ain't guarding nobody, and he not scoring. So at this, like I don't know why they don't play Pat Connaughton, and I'm still confused on why Doc Rivers don't play Andre Jackson Jr. Why did he stop playing him? I think you need to play Andre Jackson Jr. because they can't guard none of them people. Like they ain't guard, and Nembhard can't even shoot. He's not even a 3-point shooter. He shoot like 29% from the 3, but he was 3 for 5 today, and then he was smoking Dame. Dame was out there, couldn't guard a pack of socks. He just was out there like. Dame gave him a little boost. You know what I'm saying? He was rusty. He had 14 points. He was decent in the first half. The second half, they put Nembhard on him, and it was straps. So they need to. This rotation got to change. Like they went 10. He gave Jericho Simmons 8 minutes. I don't know why. AJ Green only got 12 minutes. Like Gary Trent Jr. can't be getting 30 minutes to do nothing. Like that's sad. That's one of the things I was talking about the Warriors and the Rockets. And I was saying like Moses Moody getting all these minutes to do nothing. Gary Trent getting all these minutes to do nothing at all. He not helping you on offensive glass. He not defensive glass. He not getting in the lane. He not stealing the ball. He not hitting his shots, and he not creating no type of defensive problems for the Pacers guards. And there's a lot of guards on the court, but they're not scared of him at all. He basically just there. And I understand Andre Jackson can't shoot, but it's the same thing like with the Warriors running Gary Payton or the Clippers running Chris Dunn. Like, and I don't think he's Chris Dunn. I'm not saying that, but he can bring other things to the game than just his scoring. Like, and you can find a way for him to cut to the basket and all that type of good stuff, or be a pick and roller and stuff like that. Because they have to get stopped. They're not going to win this NBA. They're not going to win like a series with the Pacers just scoring how they're scoring. Now, the Pacers do play worse on the road. They play way better at home. And I'm not going to overreact to them being up 2-0 because them being up 2-0 at home is what they're supposed to do. So I keep telling people that if they don't know how the playoffs work, you're supposed to be up 2-0 at home. You're not supposed to lose. You're supposed to defend home court. Because if you defend home court, even if you lose on the road, if you have home court, that means you have a home game 4 times, and you need 4 games to win a series. You need 4 wins. So you win all your home games, the series is over. You advance. So it don't even matter if they won at home because that's what they're supposed to do. Now they have to go steal one in Milwaukee. They need to steal this game 3 or 4. Now they steal this game 3 or 4. Now the series is pretty much over unless Giannis can make, you know what I'm saying, a miracle happen. But and Dane, I don't like Dane keep talking to Tyrese. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Dane keep yapping and jawing and talking crazy to Tyrese, and Tyrese is cooking them. Tyrese is doing whatever he need to do. He getting to the rim. He able to shoot 3. He orchestrating his offense. Dane coming out there. I understand you rusty, but you coming out there trying to talk crazy. You out there doing a bunch of nothing. You getting trapped by Nembhard in the second half. You can't guard nobody, like, at all. They not think about you. They, like, you can't come out there talking crazy to Reese, and Reese hooping. Reese had 21 and 12 assists and 5 rebounds. And he made some great defensive plays at the end of the game, too. Made some great defensive plays at the end of the game. You know, Giannis had 34. We don't got to talk about G. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to talk about GG, man. I'm sure GA. He had 34, 7 assists, 18 rebounds. Regular Giannis stuff. yeah, regular Giannis stuff. For the most part, I did. Let me tell you this. This is what I did notice on the slick side. This is what I noticed as I was watching that game. Because I was watching that game and I was watching some of that OKC game. Don't want to talk about that. But I was watching that too. Giannis is literally, he in love with that point center, point forward role. Because there was plenty of times he could have hit Dame. That was one of the things I think he wasn't trying to hit Dame because he didn't want to get back into that where like we only running Giannis and Dame pick and roll like I'm only a roller. It was plenty of opportunities where he missed Dame wide open for a three. And I think that's just because, like I said, I want to see what are they running when when Dame comes back. Because I think it's better for them to let Giannis be a point center, point forward. I think they're going to blow this up. Especially if they lose, they're going to blow it up. But I think they should blow it. Unless Dame can just tap into like a off the ball, like off ball scoring guard that also can turn into the point guard role, like, and he just get hot from three and down and attacking the rim. Like, they ain't got a hoop or they gonna blow it up. This experiment gonna be going wrong. This experiment gonna be going wrong. Now, I mean, they did out rebound Indiana, but it didn't matter in the end because I believe they shot better from the three. They hit 16 threes. It was only 2 more than Milwaukee, but still a lot of points. Because you got to think about it. The Milwaukee lost by what that is, like 8. So 2 threes is, they take 2 threes away, it's a 2-point game. So it was just simple as that. I feel like they can't beat Indiana because that team not good enough. Milwaukee just not good enough. Like Giannis and Dame just have to literally be it because you're not getting none of that Gary Trent. Kyle Kuzma too inconsistent. You don't know what you're gonna get out of Taurean Prince. He gave 2 threes. I don't know why he didn't play more over Gary Trent. Their coaches, I think Indiana also has a better coach. I think Rick Carlisle is way better than Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is remedial. I've been told y'all this since his Clipper days. And I still got my pick, Indiana, win this series. Even though I feel like they didn't really do nothing because they're supposed to win at home. I think this series is closer to the end than it is being interesting, to be honest. Because I feel like they're going to win one of these next 2 games in Milwaukee. And they're going to end it in Indiana. Because I don't see Milwaukee beating them in Indiana at all. Let's get to the third game of the night, and we're gonna wrap this up. This ain't even nothing to really talk about. OKC beat Memphis again. Jaren Jackson Jr. actually was hooping today. 26, 6 rebounds. Still don't like that he only got 6 rebounds. Why does Desmond Bain have more rebounds than you? They only got 42 rebounds. OKC got 55. Y'all, I told y'all that's one of the things you can lose. Turnover battle, the rebound battle, the free throw percentage. Those literally will swing playoff games. OKC had 55 rebounds. Memphis had 42. You can't win like that. OKC only shot 33% from the three-point line. They hit 15. You know what I'm saying? Out of all they took a lot of open ones that they just missed. Memphis shot 32%. They only hit 10. This is just a bad matchup. It's just a bad matchup for Memphis. Memphis, too many guards. They basically got 4 guards on the court in the starting lineup. Cause John don't like Jaren Jackson at all. Like Jaren Jackson is so bad. Jaren Jackson is terrible. Like he hooped tonight, but I've never seen a guy that's 6'11" that can't rebound. A guy that's 6'11" that literally, besides Cat, he plays just like Cat. Like they just drift off on the perimeter, and then like even when you give Jaren Jackson the ball, you got to give him the ball on like the right side of the court, on that side of the court, so he can catch it. Right. Because if you put him on the right side of the court, let's think about it. Either end. If you put him on the right side of the court, it's his spot. It's perfect for him because he wants to catch it and post up dribbling with his left hand. That's another thing. I've never seen a guy like that's right-handed that it seems like he cannot use his right hand. Like he wants to dribble with his left. He wants to like back you down, shoot the left hand floater. It's like he ain't got no like spin, go over with the right. He not going up to dunk on nobody. Like nothing. He just big and soft. Like he do. Then he got this WNBA jump shot. Like, you know how all the girls like kick their leg out and got this push shot, like that's Jaren Jackson Jr. Like, that's literally JJ. Like, he does too much. Like, I don't know. He don't play like no big man. So that's literally that's 4 guards basically, and Zach Edey. Well, he trash too. Ja, this is a terrible series for Ja. Because Ja wants to get downhill. This is the difference between, he hasn't progressed in his game at all. Because this thing about 3, I'm going to give you 3 guards to think about them. Shea, Anthony Edwards, Ja. The separation has it went from them all being in the pack, and really Ja was the lead of the pack, to Shea surpassing him, that's Ant surpassing kind of both of them, especially with the playoff run last year. Even though Shea was in the MVP race, it seemed like after the playoffs, more people thought Ant was and then he went to the Olympics, and then Shea took another leap. Even then, Ant even took another leap. I think Shea is higher than both of them right now, and then Ant's right behind Shea. But they took a leap because they're shooting. All 3 of those guards are downhill attacking guards, but their shooting has improved drastically. Like, all of them able to get downhill, right? But Shea's mid range is turned into automatic shot. He's turned into that in that Kawhi, KD, DeMar, shout out CP3, Devin Booker. Devin Booker. Maybe DB. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe DB. DB, it turned into one of those automatic. Once he raises up, it's auto counted. Add it to the box score, put it on the board. It's 2. Automatic. Then his 3-point shot is gotten even better this year. He's shooting 37% from 3. Now, Ant is just taking another step with his 3-point shot. Ant has literally made the most threes in the entire NBA this year. He's shooting 39.5% on 10 a game. 10 attempts a game. He's turned into a real 2K slash and sharpshooter. Now, he don't have the mid-range game for real that Shea has. This is why I think it helps Shea more, because once he starts going downhill, he just braiding up over guys in that in-between area and splashing everything. That's what I think Ant needs to get a little better at, and I think Ant needs to go and start posting up more. Shea also posts up more. I was watching him do it again in this game against Memphis, where he posts up more. I think that would help Ant if he posts up more. You know what I'm saying? I think that also will help Ant. So those are the next leaps that Ant needs to take. Getting a little more consistent with that mid-range, just raising over guys, and then posting up. But Ja don't got none of that. I understand that those guys are bigger than him as far as posting up, but I'm saying Ja's 3-point, and he shot 30% from 3 this year. His 3-point jump shot is still terrible. His mid range is okay, he can hit it, but you know what I'm saying, those guys have started to get unguardable. They're starting to enter that realm in their we hit in that prime stride where it's nothing you can do with me. And ain't there yet. Shea is arrived at the gate. You know what I'm saying? Shea has arrived at the gate. The playoffs usually determine when you get to that level, but Shea's at the gate. Ant's kind of down the block. He on the corner. He on the block now. You know what I'm saying? They let him come around the corner. You know what I'm saying? He able to ride his bike off the block. He around the corner with the older guys on the next block now. So he on that block heading that way. Shea at the door. You know what I'm saying? He at the gate trying to get in. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Another playoff run. This playoff run should solidify that. He's starting to be unstoppable. I don't never do recency bias like me. I'm one of those guys that you gotta do it for multiple runs at a real high clip for me to consider you Steph, Braun, KD, Kawhi, Luka. Luka's done it every year in the playoffs, every single year. He's literally the second highest playoff scorer in NBA history behind Jordan. So But or Jokic, shout out Jokic too. I ain't ready to forget you, yo. But yeah, so Ja has to develop a jump shot in some type of way. This offseason, he should do nothing but shoot, lock himself in the gym, and shoot 2,000 threes at least every day. Or develop a mid-range game where once he starts to get downhill, he can just pull up and hit it. Like, he has to develop something else because this matchup is too bad for him because all he's trying to do is get downhill, hit that little one move, and get a little floater. And Lou Dort is blowing up every screen. He going under the screen. He not letting none of that go. He ain't getting none of that off. Yeah, he can't even get downhill. Caruso blocked his shot. He can't do nothing. Scottie Pippen Jr. Desmond Bain, he cool, but it's just a terrible matchup because they basically got like there's no reason that Caruso should be in the post with Jaren Jackson Jr. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, if you watch this game, bro, Caruso was in the post with Jaren Jackson Jr. multiple plays, and Caruso was getting stops. Like, come on, bro. If Caruso in the post with Jokic, they sending two immediately help. They doubling, or Jokic spinning off him and laying the ball up. If that's Zubac, he getting dunked. He getting killed. If that's Giannis, he getting killed. He getting killed, man, easily, immediately, actually. Like, he's trying to attack him. Like, so that's my thing with Jaren Jackson Jr. Like, you can't be having 6'5", 6'4" guards guard you in the post. It can't work because that's all you want to do. You know, you're not finna move them. You finna try to do these 2 weak and then little dribbles and then throw up a floater instead of putting your shoulder down and bang, spinning and dunking the ball. I don't know, or laying it up off the glass at least. Jokic don't dunk, but at least scoring it. Like, come on, man. You gotta pose your will on them little guys. And then that bench. Luke Kennard's a shooter, but Luke Kennard can't even create no space for real. They smothering him. All those perimeter defenders just all breathing hard down his neck. He got Marvin Bagley. Marvin Bagley ain't been doing no winning basketball since he was in high school. And I thought Marvin Bagley was gonna be cold. Let me see. Shea had a relatively bad game. He's had a bad playoffs, to be honest. He ain't been shooting well. I don't know if it's due to rust because he didn't play in basically like 2 weeks almost. He stopped playing a long time ago. Like, and then they had a whole week off, and he wasn't playing like basically the final week of the playoff. I mean the regular season. So he had like 2 weeks off. So because he had 27, but he shot 29 shots. He was 10 for 29. He's not been good at all. But it don't matter when y'all playing the Grizzlies if he not good. Because they can just do whatever they want to do with the Grizzlies. They can just do whatever they want to do. This is like a real life scrimmage. So that ain't nothing to talk about. That game, they got the nerve to have Memphis and OKC Thursday on TV. And you got the Clippers and the Nuggets on NBA TV. Like, we actually want to watch Memphis get blew out again. Adam Silver, you know what to do. Fix that. We're not trying to watch Memphis get blew out again and again. We're not trying to see that. Come on, man. Fix that. Get it right, man. We're not watching them repeatedly over and over again get blew out. The best series in the entire playoffs has been the Clippers and the Nuggets. And you got them on NBA TV. Come on, man. You had the Bucks and the Bucks in Indiana on NBA TV today. If you didn't, you probably probably couldn't see it because it was on NBA TV. They should have had them. Don't put Memphis on TV no more. We don't want to see them. Don't see them. I understand. Okay, see the 1 seed. You gotta put the 1 seed on TV. But listen, man, we ain't trying to watch Memphis. Memphis horrible. They don't got a chance at beating them. I need to go change my I had made a bracket. I said okay, she was gonna win the 6. Man, listen. Okay. Oh my God. Za or Papa. OKC and 4. No cap though, man. That's it for today, man. That was the game 2 reactions. That was all the game 2 reactions today, man. I think they got who all them play there? We got Houston or Golden State. Celtics play tomorrow. No Tatum. That might be the game. I said the Magic was gonna steal one. I said Celtics in 5. That might be the game. They steal, but Boston got like a super duper team. They could probably win the whole series and the next series without Tatum. Who else played tomorrow? Cleveland. Bunch of bums. Bunch of nothing. Besides the Warriors series, that's about it. Everybody else, I mean, that the other series we not really think about. Yeah, that's who I'll play tomorrow. But yeah, man, that's all for this video, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap into the channel, man. We got a lot of content coming, man. For sure that we just dropped that Lakers. I mean, we just dropped that what was that? The Clippers and Nuggets reaction to game 1 and game 2. We got more content dropping. I'm gonna drop some actual. I want to start doing Q&As, man. I want to start going live with this too. So, you know what I'm saying? Comment, share, tell a friend, man. This the best podcast, best sports channel in the nation. We really know what we talking about, and we actually talking real sports. We're not pushing narratives or none of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything backed up with facts, and we actually watch the game. We don't just highlight and score box watch. So, or box score watch. I said score box. Well, yeah, man. Quillysantana out.